Ain't now one of y'all gonna sit back and get none no buy no bad bread. That's why it don't make no sense to sit around and listen to no false prophet. Don't make no sense to sit around and listen to somebody that not gonna give you the thing beneficial to save your soul. How you gonna be able to believe on him whom you have not heard? How? But I thank the Lord for my brothers, like my brothers here, Pale, because he can get off like I can. Lord willing, he'll be able to get off. He want to wait till he get down here in person. And we let him do a thing. I might take a night off here at 9 then, or just a little time off. Let him come in, I come in behind him. I thank the Lord for my brother Paul here. Men who seek to know the testimony of the Lord, feed the people the word that they might be saved. You understand what I'm telling you? Because the stuff I see out here is ridiculous. I told you, I'll never say I'm the only person out here. That's insane. We know God got a man in every city. He's few and far between. He say the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. You want to cross one, don't be no fool. Don't be no fool. Need to be where the word at. That meaning you got to do what you got to do. If you might have to depart where you at, save your soul, might got to do what you got to do. Might got to do what you got to do. Psalm 119 say, I'm companion of those that fear thee. Can't be a companion of people you by yourself. That's going to be pretty hard. That's just something to consider. Got to ask yourself, how important is your soul? Some people saving their soul ain't that important. That's the most important thing to me. I'm going to tell you this here. Ain't nowhere in the world I should care about your soul more than you do. If I care about your soul more than you do, there's a problem. Wouldn't y'all agree? I shouldn't care about your soul more than you do. Let's go back to Proverbs chapter 8. Just so Ustream be tripping, just be dropping broadcasts and stop recording when he feel like it. That's why we got all these part 1s and 2s around here lately. That nigga just do what he want to do. I guess they're trying to get me to give them some money. I ain't paying you people. That's what it is. They mother want me to pay him. They said that nigga go long when he get on here too. That nigga gonna have to give us some money. Get that nigga no money. Hold on, 2 Corinthians chapter 13. I'm sorry. That's what I asked for. It might be chapter 11. 1 Corinthians 14. But let me see which one it is that I want. Because he put 2 Corinthians 13 in my mind for a reason. I want you to look at 2 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4. Because he said by his wisdom and understanding he got him some riches. Make it 3. He says, since ye seek a proof of the Messiah speaking in me, which to you ward is not weak, but is mighty in you. For though he was crucified through weakness, because you got to understand, that's humbling. He said he humbled himself in the fashion of a man and became obedient even unto death. This is why these people couldn't understand it. If he's supposed to be the Messiah, he's supposed to have all this power. But they not understanding because he died. You know what I'm talking about? Because he died. So they wasn't looking at it in that was the power of God through the Ruach HaKodesh that revived him from the grave with returning back to Samson, coming through the skull and Golgotha. They didn't look at it that way. That's how we look at things. They be like, how can you have power with God, but you in such this weak state, you in this humble state? It don't seem to make sense to people. Because we sitting back and we begin to consider, I'm giving up my life to attain some riches later. I'm seeking a treasure. But I'm not seeking this treasure in earthly ways. And we'll see that in a moment. He says, so, for though he was crucified through weakness, yet he lived by the power of God. So look what he says. So for we also are weak in him, but we shall live with him by the power of God towards you. So we're weak when we dwell in him because we're giving ourselves up and we're dying. See, he talking about preachers now. We weak in him for y'all's sake because that weakness will end up, we'll live by the power of God towards you because since we willing to ransom our lives and die, that by the Ruach HaKodesh we can manifest the power of God in you that through our weakness you might have power. That makes sense for y'all. Oh. That's the whole objective, is that y'all might have power. That's why I say, like I say that there is no way in the world that I should have a more love and care for your soul than you have for yourself. You don't hear people say you seem like you love somebody more than they love themselves. You got to love yourself enough and respect yourself enough to carry yourself as a man or woman of God. That's why I mentioned that earlier. Love yourself enough to wash your behind, keep your clothes clean. Don't be walking around here, you know your breath stink. I ain't talking about, hey man, if you need to carry men, but you know some of you need to probably get up, don't even brush your mouth. Be all in a nigga face. What's happening? What's happening is these fumes that's emanating out of your mouth. That's what's happening. If you know sometimes you be musky, get some stronger antiperspirant. You know what I'm talking about? Change your drawers. You know what I'm talking about? I was telling my old lady about this earlier, man. I seen somebody and it made me think about this girl I went to school with. Used to wear these itty little bitty old drawers. Make sure you wear drawers that fit. Don't be walking around in them little old drawers on looking like a slut. You're a woman of God. Don't be wearing them itty bitty drawers. As women, you ain't got no business. Somebody tried Mouse. Tried one of our sisters. All people told her she was too covered up. These older women telling a young woman she too covered up. Y'all ain't got no business. Ain't no man out here got no business. You say you serve y'all. You a son or daughter. Y'all daughter's on. I ain't got no business seeing that part of your titties. I ain't got no business seeing none of your titties. Not the top part of your titties. Not the split in your titties. I ain't got no business seeing none of that. I don't need to be seeing no thigh. Man, you ain't got no business wearing no dresses that don't go past your kneecaps. If it don't go, only thing that a man should be able to see is calf. And if you really get real with it, you need to wear Lord and only got no business. You got no business wearing no short skirts, seeing all these titties. You got no business. Not if you say you a daughter. You talking about you a woman of Kodesh, a virtual woman. Why I see your titties? Ain't no two people need to see your titties. I say three. Matter of fact, I say four. Your doctor, the shower head, the Lord when you're naked, when you change your clothes, and if you're married, your husband. That's the only person need to see your titties. Oh yeah, I mean, and if you're a baby and if you got a baby and you're breastfeeding, we can't forget that. Then they need to see. They got to see him, but they gonna starve. You know what I'm talking about? Other than that, ain't nobody got no business seeing your titties. Ain't nobody got no business seeing your thighs. Don't be walking around here with tight old dresses on. In time, you gonna be a woman of God, then be there. As men, you ain't got no business around here sagging your pants, man, nigga see your booty hole. If you got to sit and walk wide-legged like you got to take a dump, it's time to get a smaller size or get a belt. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing wrong, man. You had a Hebrew nigga tell you, man, you shouldn't put on no suit. Man, ain't nothing wrong you want to put on a suit. I just say one thing if you're going to put on a suit. Make sure it's tailored, man. Make sure it's tailored. Don't be around here wearing no suit looking all sloppy. Make sure that thing fit to your body specifications so you be smooth with it. Know what I'm talking about? Don't be buying no ugly ties either. I ain't no suit type of wear. I put on a dress shirt and some pants. I ain't no, cause I ain't got no tailor. I ain't got my money up yet to be talking about getting no tailored suit. I want my suit to fit clean. I keep me a polo shirt on. That's what I like to wear. If I ain't got on no workout clothes, I like to have a polo shirt on and some pants and some wallaby. That's what I like to wear, man. You ain't got to be going nowhere to look nice. You got to be feeling, well, I ain't going nowhere. I can look like a ragamuffin. We Jews, man. Look nice everywhere you go. You know what I'm talking about? People see you, boy, like that. That's a daughter of God. That's a son of God right there. You see how them Jews operate? You see how they carry themselves? That's the people of respect. They be clean all the time. They look good all the time. And the same pride you take in yourself, you got children, you make sure you take it in the same pride with your children. How your children walk around here smelling like throw up and doo-doo? You know what I'm talking about? Make sure they clothes clean. Make sure they smell good. Keep them washed.